Hello everyone, my name is Daria. You probably expected to see Kirill, but today I will tell you about how not to kill your automatic transmission. And of course, this is the AutoAdviser channel. Let's go! An automatic transmission is a fairly tough device, but it still can be broken. Today, more than 60% of cars on the market equipped with an automatic transmission. On one hand, manufacturers do not leave us a choice and sell cars with a stick only in the most basic configuration. On the other hand, people have tasted the comfort of having two pedals and are unlikely to want to go back to having the third. We've analyzed a few of the main ways an automatic transmission breaks down, and if you want your transmission to last a long time, please don't do following things. The most important mistake that drivers make is constantly switching to neutral, believing that if this had to be done on the manual transmission, all the same must be repeated with the automatic. In reality, the automatic only needs neutral for towing. So standing at traffic lights or in traffic jams, you simply don't need to do anything with the automatic transmission shift lever. The fact is that while idling in the drive mode, there is optimal pressure in the buck, and when switching from N to D, the valve body needs to build up pressure, thereby reducing the life of the gearbox. The second common mistake most drivers make is that they don't understand why a car with an automatic transmission needs a handbrake. They think that it's enough to park the car and leave. But I have to say, most drivers do not use the handbrake in cars with manual transmission gearboxes either. They just leave the car in gear. But in both cases, the gears of the box take on the main load of holding the car, for which they are not intended at all. There have been no cases when the box did not hold the car and the car rolled away, but this has a negative effect on its performance. The correct algorithm of action is as follows: stop, tighten the handbrake, put it in park, turn off the engine, and go. Mistake number 3. It is strongly not recommended to move the lever to the P and R positions without waiting for the car to stop completely. Ignoring this recommendation will result in serious, very serious damage to the automatic transmission. And if you were asked to act as a tugboat for a large car, politely refuse. Unless, of course, you are a happy owner of the powerful and a large car too, because any increased load on the machine leads to its overheating, and then, Even if the towed car is much lighter than yours, try to avoid shock loads caused by sharp jerks. If the situation is reversed and it becomes necessary to tow your car, you must remember that the gearbox gears always need constant lubrication, which is possible only when the engine is running. Otherwise, the oil pump won't operate. If you would tow the car with the engine off, the box will overheat and receive damage incompatible with life. Of course, there are exceptions to all these rules. Some manufacturers, for example, allow towing a car for a short distance, approximately 30–40 kilometers, and not at high speeds. But even in this case, you must understand that the box is significantly damaged. By the way, when towing, the selector must be in no case on the drive. The situation is even worse with all-wheel drive vehicles equipped with an automatic transmission, and in this case you need to raise one of the drive axles above the road or disconnect the drive shaft. Considering the different climatic zones in our country, one cannot neglect the preheating of the automatic gearbox. In automatic transmission, the gear oil is thicker. There are synthetic and semi-synthetic oils, but their viscosity is much higher than that of motor oils, and warming up is needed to reach the optimal viscosity properties of the oil. If a long warm-up at idle is not recommended for the engine, then the automatic gearbox needs warming up. especially in cold weather. Let's simulate the situation. You decide to show your girlfriend or someone else's girlfriend the beauty of your country, and your car is stuck. There is an opinion that you can fleet an automatic box and that you can force your girl to push a car at the same time. But what do you think? Write your opinion in the comments. Some believe that for automatics, the selector needs to be switched to its lowest gear in order to get out. But this is not accurate. And there are many rumors that it is impossible for an automatic to get out at all. Basically, this is all that I wanted to tell you about today. I really hope that this video was useful. Please write in the comments what you think about each of these points. And of course, press the thumb up. Subscribe to our channel. See you.